Hi, it's Alex Biggs from Drum Bass. This is part 5 of the series I'm doing on the SSL Big 6, and today I want to take you through how I've recorded the stems or the tracks in Cubase or in the DAW, and I'm going to run it through the desk, and then I'm going to mix, which is great fun. This is so much fun when you start to actually mix on the desk. And then I'm going to record what I've mixed in a stereo mix, and we can have a little listen to it at the end in the DAW. Don't forget to subscribe, because I'll be doing that video on recording the actual musicians into the desk and seeing how that goes. So let's get into it. This is how you sum your mix from your DAW into the desk. So to start with, don't have any buttons up. Take all these up, although it doesn't really matter, but again, just take all your buttons up on the whole desk, so just like mine is at the moment. And then your gains again won't matter. You do need to push your USB from USBs down, because again, you're reversing what you normally do when you record. You're bringing it into the desk, so make sure they're all pushed down. And then to hear your monitors, you need to push main, nothing else. Okay, so once you've done that, you can then have a look at the important bit to do, and that is assigning all your tracks in your ins and outs in your DAW. Now Cubase again has got studio, so I'll go to my audio connections. Now what you want to do, the main difference is the outputs, but let's have a look at the inputs. And again, I've done that video on how you route this desk, but let's have a look anyway. We've got 4 mono tracks and 1, 2, 3, 4 stereo tracks plus another one. So I've added a bus, rename it, and then make sure that it's on 15 and 16. Okay, the reason being is when you're setting the tracks up, it just saves a lot of confusion. So I've just named them track 1 to 4, and then stereos 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and then the important one is the master bus. Again, you can call it master 1 or whatever. Just make sure you change that name on your outputs so you know which is which. So what I could do is, to make it double clear, is master bus in, so I know that's an input. Now this is where it changes on the outputs. So again, I've named them track 1, 4, tracks 5 and 6, and then this is the important one, master bus out. Again, you can just add a bus, rename it, and then make sure that it's on 15 and 16. And again, what you're doing is flipping what you did on the inputs. You're now doing the outputs as 1 to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then because I'm using 15 and 16, I've put a bus there. Okay, so that's basically the most important thing to get this to work, is to sort this out. So inputs and outputs. If we have a look at this, I've got a really old mix, not really old, an old mix. It's not really mixed properly, and it was recorded on a different desk, not the SSL. And again, I haven't really mixed it properly, but this is just again for the demo. How I've done it now, the way I've done it, again, this could be a better way of doing this, but how I've done it is I've gone to the mix console. So there's my tracks, and all I've done is I've clicked all the guitars. So say there's 10 tracks of guitars, I've right clicked here and I've added a group channel to the selected tracks that I've done. And the reason I've done that is so that I have all my guitars, all my bass inputs, all my guitar inputs, percussion, drums, and lead guitar. The group tracks, if I click on the drums, you can see that it's routing to 5 and 6. Okay, so if we bring up 5 and 6, you can hear that 5 and 6 is the drums. Okay, and then we've got bass is on 4, percussion is on 7 and 8, guitar rhythm is on 9 and 10, 11 and 12 is lead, which will come in a minute. So if we bring this up, and this is how you can kind of mix on this, is set your levels. Okay, so you can obviously mix with it. Okay, and then what we could do is we could put the EQs on, and again, if you can hear the difference, so I can mute the tracks, and again, okay, again, oddly it sounded better with a bit of treble and middle on the bass. Now when you do mix it, although you listen to it and think, oh, that sounds good, you've got to have it within your track, so you're mixing with your track as well. Okay, okay, so that's that. Now the compressor, what we could do, this goes to the compressor anyway. Okay, let's double check that, turning that on. Yeah, so the bass goes to the compressor, so don't worry about turning that on. Okay, so actually what we could do with the compressor, so this is obviously the makeup gain, and the fader works on this. Okay, so so there's your makeup gain, this is your compression, so you can really hear it slamming. That's without it. And remember, this is analog, so as you move up your fader, it's going to affect how it sounds in your DAW. Okay, so okay, so that's your levels and your compression. Anyway, as you can see here, what I've got is I've got my input as 15 and 16, and remember we named those master bus in, and then my output is 15 and 16, and that's on the output side. So you can see in is 15 and 16 and out is 15 and 16. And now what we want to do is get it back from the computer. So as usual, we need to push down external 2 from USB. That's that channel 15 and 16 button here, and lift up main. External 2 in the monitor source section. And now we can hear what we've recorded. Put my effects on if I want to, like reverbs or whatever, onto the whole mix, or I could do it before. So loads of flexibility, great fun. So I hope this has not confused you, but it has worked. Well, thanks for watching, and don't forget I'll be doing some more videos on musicians recording in the desk. If this has been really helpful and you want to show some appreciation, I've got a donations page on my website, so if you're feeling really generous, then that'll be great if you could do that, and that'll help to send some more musicians my way, and I can pay a little bit and maybe get them to record some things. So that'll be a lot of fun, and thanks again for watching. Take care.